you may have gone to the let's say, first of all, what was your injury in that game? And obviously you got over it pretty quickly.
Yeah, just hit the ground real hard in a weird way. Just didn't feel good.
Yeah.
Couldn't get my explosiveness.
Right. You could tell
At
when you
the
came
time.
back in, you just didn't feel like
Yeah,
yourself.
I didn't.
Yeah.
But I was trying to help us whenever we went into the red zone. You know,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm real dominant down there. So
Yeah.
just trying to do what I can to help. But yeah, I was not at all 100%.
Okay. You guys are giving up a lot of passing yards, but I don't know if that reflects. I mean, you've played some really good quarterbacks. Teams are having to throw on you every down because they can't run.
Right.
But where do you feel? How do you feel like you guys have played back there?
So look, man, we come to practice every day and we work really hard.
Yeah.
We work really, really hard. And maybe some days we could work harder than others, and we've been working on that. That's all a part of growing as a team. But as far as coming out and allowing those passing yards, that's on us. We have to take that on the chin, and we have to understand that that's on us. You know, we put that on our back every game. You know, every game has to be through us.
Right.
We can't allow teams to pass for that. And then now that they've seen that, that's going to be their goal.
Right.
Okay, we can probably pass on these guys. So it's our job to stop that now. It's our job to show people, like, we're not the team that you think you can pass on. So, I mean, it's going to take a lot of work, but I think we're going to handle business.
A lot of it's been under.
Just having more of a tight coverage, guarding your guy, making sure you're doing your job. Because, I mean, a lot of it is just getting too comfortable. You know, like you said, going into that third quarter, that's where we're allowing most of those yards to happen. So just getting too comfortable going into half, thinking, okay, we got these guys. I got this guy. You know, I could start looking in the backfield more. I can play with my technique a little more instead of just focusing and locking on what's been working for you. So that's just the goal right now, pushing the message to keep working hard. And our last few periods of practice, we try to go harder than we went in our first few periods of practice.
And obviously, you look at the personnel, you got to feel like you guys can shut that stuff down. I mean, you got you at one end, Lance at the other end. DJ's having a heck of a year. You guys, you feel like you have the personnel to be better than you've played to this point.
Yes, sir, definitely. And we will be. We will be, because we're going to keep working on it. You know, and I always say, like, the thing about chasing greatness is you'll never catch it. You know, even when the world may feel like you're great, you've completed greatness. You look at LeBron James, and you know, you're still chasing something more. You're still chasing something greater than what you are. So when you're chasing greatness, you'll never catch it. But it's amazing to keep trying to chase it, though.
And I'm saying all this, and you held Rice to the second lowest total they've had all year in a game. So it's not like these are like horrible issues, but
we definitely expect more out of ourselves. So we just got to keep working, man. I feel like it's gonna come. We grind so hard. You know, the weather's changing now. This is football weather. We love this type of weather. It's what best teams come out. You know, during these months, during November, when December comes around, and so we're just ready for the challenge, man. We've had a target on our back for a while now, and we're just ready to do the hunting now.
Yeah, and I'll ask you the same question I asked Devin. You guys are 7-1. You've had a lot of close games recently, but how confident does that make you that you put yourself in this position, and I'm sure you don't feel like you've played your best football as a team all year?
Definitely. I mean, the record can say what it says, but we know for a fact that we're honestly better than our record. You know, we're better than a lot of things. So just putting it all together, man, we haven't played a great game of football yet, like our great game, our full game yet. So that's just the goal right now, keep combining offense, defense, talking to each other, understanding that as players we have to be better. You know, it's not always on the coaches. They can only do so much. Sometimes it's on us.
Y'all have had some big moments and big games, certainly on the takeaway front, though. When you have those plays where you can hand the ball back to Mike and company, I mean, when you're trying to send that message that you can't pass on y'all, or you're trying to energize your group, how big are those moments? How big is that piece of what y'all do?
Amazing, man. And I feel like Lance Robinson has been doing a great job at that. You know, his objective is to take the ball away. You know, so just watching him have such a great year and be able to, at one point, lead the nation in interceptions, that was amazing for me, man. To be my partner in crime, you know, what we went through during the summer, pushing each other, trying to become better for each other, it's amazing, man. So to see him getting all that action and taking advantage of it, I love it.
Teams haven't thrown at you a whole lot this year. How much is that? is it hard? How much do you have to make sure you keep your focus on every play?
Yeah, you can't get lazy over there,
Mm-hmm.
man. The ball can come at any time, but
Mhm.
you know, I talked to my mom and my brother about it, and you know, he made me to understand, and like, you know, take it as a compliment,
Mm-hmm.
you know, but also keep working on your craft. Get better at whatever you can get better at. Make the plays that come to you, and try to make plays that go away from you. So that's been my goal. Try to get my nose in on any play I can get my nose in, whether it's helping take on a blocker so that the linebacker can come through the gap and make a tackle. So just trying to do my job the best way I can. I'm not really worried about the targets no more.
Actually, their first possession in the second half, you had a tackle, and the guy, and you actually made a pretty good tackle, but the guy fought for the first down, and then that kind of, if that could have changed, you guys could have won in a blowout maybe. What else could you have done on that play? Was that just that guy making a really good effort? Because you wrapped him up, and he just
Yeah. So we watched it on film, and
Mhm.
Coach CY does a very good job
Mhm.
teaching us tackling drills. You know, I like to say I became a really good tackler because of, you know, work ethic and just working hard at it and my coaches. So on that play,
Mhm.
I wrapped him, went to run my feet, and kind of slipped on the turf. That turf was very slippery.
Yeah.
Kind of slipped on the turf.
Okay.
The guy, you know, he got an extra yard, but I could be better there. I can get a tighter base, you know, be able to run my feet a little bit more. So it's always room to improve, and I'm looking forward to.
How frustrating is it on a drive like that when you have a chance to stop them in a 3 and out, and
Oh,
then suddenly,
man.
and then it's a touchdown about 5, 6, 7 plays later?
Oh, I was so frustrated because I'm like, my fault, guys. Like, I could have got us off the field there, you know, but,
Yeah.
you know, everything happens for a reason. I feel like games like that are the games that we need to show us, like,
Right.
nah, you're not there yet.
Mhm.
You're not there yet. Because every time you think you're there, nah, you're not there yet. So I think, you know, it's God's way of humbling us. So we're just ready to get over that hump, you know, and we'll get there. I promise you, we'll get there.
You mentioned Lance's interceptions. When you guys watched the film, did he get some grief on that first series? He looked like he had a pick six.
Oh, yes.
And he
I
didn't
definitely
really go for it.
I definitely stared at him for a while. Even when we got back to the
Uh-huh.
bench, I stared
Uh-huh.
at him for a while. And, you know, he let me know, I
Yeah.
got you.
Uh-huh.
But, I mean, it's fine, man.
Mhm.
You can't make every play.
Right.
Sometimes you think a certain situation is happening, and that's not it. You know, there's a 6'5" receiver over there.
Mhm.
You think he might try to go over your head, so
Right.
you're just trying to get the ball down.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can understand it. So,
Mhm.